Good afternoon, leftist. Hello. Again. Sorry for the intro. Today I want to talk to you about biology and ecology in the universe of Red Dead Redemption 2 and how that applies to the overall themes of the game. Right now, we're out here in Balboa, one of the many homeless encampments that I am staying in right now. I have to keep moving around. I keep getting evicted. It's ruthless battles, keeping me in and out. So, do you like games? Let's talk about and ecology. I like plants and games. I've never really liked myself. For this video essay for ecology in Red Dead Redemption 2, we'll be separating it into different chapters. But before I do that, I have to go home, hug my mother, and eat some food. Sustenance, much like the aforementioned plants I'll be talking about, which also require sustenance. And so do the animals. It all intermingle. It all connects. Dog. Hello. Scrapping that idea of chapters, I'll just get straight into the meat and potatoes of this project because I want to finish it because I'm a bad worker. And I just want to read my script because I care about this, but I'm a bad worker. So I'm just going to get this done with. As I literally said verbatim, almost like 7 seconds ago. Alright. Red Dead Redemption 2 really immerses players into a fantastic virtual world that intricately blends ecology and gameplay into the world that we as a player experience. And this sentiment is made clear in the first hour of the video game, where the Vanderlyn gang are huddled together in the small abandoned mining shack during a blizzard, and even then you can see all the diverse species and animals that sometimes you'll have to hunt, and the intricate ecosystem that you see is present within each region really makes the game that much more captivating. Observing animals and their natural habitats and witnessing the interactions between predator and prey. For example, if you're, I don't know, in West Elizabeth, it's a specific region of the game, based off of, the middle regions of America, like Tennessee or Montana, sort of in the middle. You could see a silver fox, for example, at night killing a black-tailed jackrabbit. So, even those little things, it just makes the game all that much more realistic, because that's an actual relationship in an ecosystem within real life. So, again, that's going on, the dynamic interaction between predator and prey. And even then, this, visual, fosters, a deep connection with the player to make them known that this is a real thing that happens. Not in a morbid way, but we're basing this off of, America and the ecology of America. And I think that just really is a great gameplay feature. Exploring the game from a first-person perspective allows for a more engaging experience with the ecological themes in Red Dead Redemption 2. Sorry, it's probably homeless people smoking meth behind me. It's yeah. The delicate balance between human activities and the natural world becomes even more apparent as you navigate through forests, swamps, plains, encountering a rich biodiversity in this region, that's a microcosm of America, and a little portion of Mexico as well. The ethical dilemmas of hunting for survival versus the consequences of over exploitation show the player a complex relationship between humans and their environment that as a player choose to establish. So, although you can't make a physical change in the world besides in the end segments of the game, where that's kind of part of the story, although I guess killing people makes a physical change in the world. I mean, not infrastructure wise, I guess. I mean, unless it's like a graveyard, but like those aren't like for certain. That they'll be turned into, like, who knows if anyone that you kill loves them, but that's a topic for another time, I guess. Um, yeah. The relationship between humans and their environment that they, as a player, choose to establish. So going off of that, again, near Valentine, there's sort of an oil rig where you could see like the entire sort of it's sort of a downhill basin of just oil and fields, and they're just a bunch of workers are just tending to the area, just trying to drill up all the oil to sell. And you could see how that affects the environment, killing the plants around it. It's basically bare bones in the surrounding areas, and you could see how that makes a physical sort of change in the game. Viewing the environmental realism in Red Dead Redemption 2, third person, from a third person perspective, showcases the developer's dedication to creating an authentic and immersive experience. The changing weather patterns, animals, all react to the player's actions, and the intricate details of the flora and fauna all contribute to a sense of realism that goes beyond mere entertainment. So even in specific environments, whether it be raining or night or daytime, you could see when animals would likely come out more often. If it's dark, you would probably see a panther. Panthers are common animals in Florida. Well, not common. You'd be able to see a panther in the real life Florida. It's gonna sink pretty soon. So, anyways, we just have to enjoy the panthers while they're there. But in the actual game, Red Dead Redemption 2, we could barely see like just a couple of panthers. Like, there's not really any ongoing conservation movements besides them. There's actually extinction efforts, and the only sort of like visual extinction effort is you killing them and like selling their pelts and stuff. So that's fun. And even in a little side quest in the game, in the sort of swampy regions of the game, there's the Carolina parakeet, and this is like a very rare sort of encounter in the game, where sometimes you're strolling through the alligator-ridden fields of a swamp, and you'll see a bunch of little birds fly away, and those are Carolina parakeets, and those Carolina parakeets are actually going extinct, and you as a player, because now they're extinct in real life now, like since the 1890s due to like industrialization and stuff like that, we could see that they're extinct now. But in the game, you could make the choice to kill them all. So, and it even gives you a little segment of like population when you look at like the specifics of the animal that you studied and looked at. It says that they're all extinct. So you led to that. So I think that's kind of an interesting thing that you as a player can choose to do. In summary, Red Dead Redemption 2's portrayal of ecology not only enhances the player's experience, but also raises awareness of the interconnectedness of all living beings and the fragility of natural ecosystems. It takes time during industrialization, and when we're playing as Arthur Morgan in the beginning, we could see that he has a marked resentment towards the industrialization efforts around him. And I think that's as common as it is for people to feel nowadays. I feel like Arthur Morgan, the person that we play as at the beginning, he's just sort of there, and he's resenting it while it's all going on, and it's so fast that there's nothing he can do to stop it, really. I mean, he could, like, shoot, you know, minimum wage workers, but, like, that's not, those aren't the people you'd want to shoot. I don't think you'd want to shoot anyone ever, but, you know, it's a video game, so all's fair and well. So, the game's meticulous attention to ecological detail and immersive world building offer a unique opportunity to contemplate humanity's relationships with the environment and the importance of conservation and sustainability in both virtual and real-world settings. So, you know, as I was talking about earlier, you know, that sort of, as I described, you know, marked sense of resentment that Arthur Morgan has. He would be seen as sort of I don't know, a whiny conservationist nowadays, but, you know, back then, he would just sort of seem as if he was resenting the buildup of America as a whole. So, you know, I feel like these sort of themes add to just the game in general. And something I also wanted to show you was this flower back here. Okay, let's get this sucker. So this is an angel's trumpet. You could look it up, and it contains psilocybin. So we're gonna try it. So I think I'll just make a. No, I think I'll do it right now.